what is up guys, hope you are well. My name is Arfan and welcome to the part 3 of the project. So here in the part 3 of this project, we are going to create the testimonial section, as you can see that. So this is the testimonial section that we have. So we have these 3 cards, as you can see, and also we have these nice shapes here, and that's what we are going to make for our testimonial section. And obviously we will make this thing responsive. So let's check the responsiveness. Yeah, as you can see that that's what it will look like in the mobile device. So as you can see that it's also looking nice in our mobile device. Yeah, that's what we are going to make in this video. Hope you guys will like it. Also, if you wanna get some interesting tips and tricks about web design and development, you can follow us on Instagram. The handle is instagram.com/web_CIFAR. Also, if you face any kind of problem with this tutorial, you can join our Facebook community group. We have a great and helpful community and you can post your problem there. So with that saying, let's get started. So after the services section, let's create our testimonial section here. So let's create that. So let's go to here. So after the end of our services section, so let's do the testimonial section here. So testimonial section, and this is the end of testimonial section comment. And here let's say that first of all I'll have a section with the ID of testimonial, and inside that I will have a div with a class of container, and inside this container I will have first of all the section title. So h1 with a class of section title, and here we need to do the data outline, because we already said that we already defined the style for that here in our services section, and we made it a global style. Now we just need to define the data outline and also the services text, and everything will be taken care of automatically. So let's do that. So let's say that testimonial, and also say the testimonial as our h1 text. So if I come here, I should see my testimonial, but I think there is something wrong because it is not getting the style. So let's see section title, and there's the I think it is section heading. Yeah, it's section heading, sorry for that. So let's actually change it here, section heading, and now it should get the style as you can see here. So good. After that let's go to our all items. So here in our testimonial we'll have 3 items, so let's do that. So div all items, and here I'll have my first item div with the class of item, and inside that I will have the image first of all. So div with the class of img, and here I will have the image, and the source will be inside my image. I have this profile, and yeah, profile.png, and now I should get not logo, it should be the profile.jpg. So this is the image. Now as you can see that the image is quite big, but we will resize it. So after the image div, let's have some h3 for testimonial heading. So testimonial heading. So for the heading, let's say that Taylor, and also let's say that paragraph, and here I will also have a class which will be testimonial subheading. So testimonial subheading, and here I will just say that lorem 4 or 3 word. Okay, so after that I will have an icon. So this icon, as you can see that as you can see, so let's also have the icon. So for that I will have a div with a class of icon, and we can get the icons from heroicons.com, and here let's search for chat, and as you can see that that's the SVG. So copy the SVG and paste it over here. So I should get the SVG, as you can see. So let's decrease the stroke width 1. So now as you can see that it is thinner. So after that, after the SVG, let's have some text here. So after the div of icon here, let's create a paragraph with a class of testimonial description, and here I will have my lorem ipsum text. So let me copy the text and paste it over here. So I should see my text here. So great. So we need 3 of them. So let's duplicate the whole item. So this is the opening div and this is the closing div. So all these things, so duplicate these things 2 more time, and I should get the 3 items, as you can see. So after that, let's style these things. So let's go to our style.css. So here let's scroll down, and so from here our testimonial style will start. So testimonial style, section style. So after that, let's actually do that. So first of all, let's grab the testimonial, and from that, let's say that the padding in the top and bottom will be 50 rem, and also let's say that 0 pixel for the left and right, and also overflow X will be the hidden. And after that, let's go to the testimonial all items, and we need to display them as a flex. So display as a flags and align item center, and also the justify content should be the center. So if I do that, as you can see that all these 3 items are now in a row. So after that, let's say that I need a gap here. So between them I need 3 rem gap, means 30 pixel, as you can see. So good. And I think I missed something here. Container. Yeah, the container, I just misspelled that. So now as you can see that whenever we have the container, now as you can see that the container style are already applied here. So great. After that, let's go to our individual item here. So testimonial dot item, and here let's say the text align will be center, and also let's say that position will be relative, and also padding will be 20 pixel. And as you can see that we have some padding 20 pixel, and also all the text are aligned in the center. So now let's create individual first item, second item, and third item. So let's do that. So if you come here in our end project, if you can see that this first item and the third item are having the same style. If you can see here the shapes, I mean, so those card means the first one and the third one having the same shape, as you can see that, but the middle one means the second one will have different kind of style, as you can see that different kind of shapes. So what we can do, we can actually select first one and third one together here. So let's say that testimonial dot item, and from here let's say that nth child, so first one, so and duplicate that, and second one, so let's say that flex will be 3, and transform scale will be 0.8. Now if you now as you can see that those items are actually getting smaller, but we will get into that. Before that, let's actually apply the flex in our third item. So copy the selection, this selection, and paste it here. So let's grab the middle one, which is the second one. Sorry, it should be the third one. The first and the third one should be the same if I save, and as you can see that the first and third one are actually getting smaller. What I'm saying here is nth child, all messed up here. So here I need to select the second one, as you can see that this second one, and I need to say that the flex will be 4. So if I do that, and as you can see that it's not working because we have this typo, because as you can see that there should be a space, means between the testimonial and the item. So it should work now. As you can see that now we have our all the items. The middle one having the flex 4, it's growing a little bit more here, but the first one and the third one having the flex 3, so that's why it's actually getting a little bit smaller. And also we scaled those items down, as you can see, 0.8. so that's why the first one and the third one are having a scale 0.8, so that's why we can see them a little bit smaller. And after that, let's actually create those shapes. So here in our testimonial and dot item, and first of all let's say that after, and here the content will be empty. What we need is we need a black blank white space behind this whole card. So for that we need this sort element, which is we are using after in this case. And if you remember that in our item we already used position relative, so that's why we just can say that position absolute here. And after that the height will be, so we can say that 120% and width will be 100%, and left, so from 0, from the top we just can say that 45 pixel, and z index should be the -1 because we want this black blank space, as you can see that this blank shape behind our original text, original card, as you can see. So that's why z index -1. And if I do that, I can't see because I don't have any kind of box shadow. So let's have a box shadow here. So box shadow should be 0 pixel, 0 pixel, 20 pixel, and 0 pixel. And let me copy the color. So these basically, so these items are actually X value, Y value, and a spread and blur. So those are the items. And if I save that, if you can see that here behind our card we have some box shadow, and the color for this shadow is actually coming from our primary color, as you can see. So we have the shadow, and if you can see that behind this card the white space we are getting here is actually having a large amount of height, because we said that the height will be 120%, means it will be 20% bigger than the original card here. So that's why we are having those space here down here. So we will actually see why I'm having this thing. So let's also do it separately. So first of all let's do the style for our middle one, means the second one. So let's say that testimonial dot item. So we need to grab this thing. So nth child, so middle one, the second one. So after, so for the second one we have this after, and we need to style that. So first of all I need to style the skew things. So transform skew, and I can say that 350 degree and 354 degree. And if I save, now as you can see that we have this skew, means it's actually having this skew effect, as you can see that. So what I need now, I need to have the border radius. So border radius, and let me actually increase the box shadow here so that you guys can see it. So if I increase the box shadow, now you can see it properly. Now as you can see that we have these skew things. So after that let's actually have the border radius. So we will have 4 different value for the 4 different corner. So let's say that 26 and 67 and 35 and 67 once again. So if I do that, now you can see that we have different kind of value for different kind of corner, but it's not looking good because we don't have the style for our image. The image is too big. So let's actually style those things, and I will come back to these things later. So let's style our testimonial image here. First of all, testimonial image. So that's the class, and here let's say that the width will be 80 pixel, and the height will be also 80 pixels, so it will be a perfect square. And also we need to make sure that the border radius is 50%, and if I do that, now you can see that we have this, but we need to make sure that the object feet is cover of this actual image. So let's grab the original image tag here, so image and object feet cover. Now you can see that it's looking good, and what I need to do actually, I need to make sure that we have a overflow hidden in this image so that we can see the border radius 50%. So if I do that, we can see our border radius 50%, and after that let's actually make it center, so we can do that margin 0 auto. Great. And after that also make sure that we have a margin bottom here, so margin bottom will be 2 rem. Perfect. Great. So we have this margin bottom, so doing great. And also let's actually style the heading here, so testimonial and testimonial heading, so testimonial, and here let's say that font size should be 2.4 rem. Let me check the recording. Yeah, it's okay. So after that let's say that text transform uppercase, and also font family will be the Montserrat, and if you want you can use the fallback font family, and margin bottom will be 0.5 rem. And as you can see that we have the style for our heading. So let's do the style for our next thing, which is the subheading. So testimonial and testimonial subheading, and here let's say that font size should be 1.6 rem, and margin bottom 1.1 rem. So doing great. And after that let's say that the color will be our secondary color, so secondary gray. We already have the variable for that. So after that let's also style these icons. Right now those icons are quite big, so testimonial icon, and let's say that max width will be 25 pixel. Yeah, great. And make it center, so margin will be 1.5 rem for the top and bottom, and 0 pixel for the left and right. Sorry, not 0, auto should be the left and right. So we have it in the middle. So color will be primary color. So now as you can see that this color are actually primary color. I think we should keep the stroke here, this stroke of this SVG path 2. Yes, I think we should keep it 2 for these SVGs here, as you can see. Yeah, I think 2 will look good. So after that let's also say that opacity will be 0.5. Yeah, great. That's looking perfect. So after that let's also change the color of this paragraph. We already have the style for these things from our global style, so we need to just change the color. So testimonial, and from that testimonial description, so description, here let's say that the color will be secondary color. So great, we have that now, as you can see that. So let's get back to our shape here. So we are done with the middle shape, this we have here. So let's do the shapes for our first and the third card, as you can see here. So let's do that. So let's select this testimonial dot item and child, and first one, and duplicate that, and this should be the third one. And what we can do actually, we can say that transform and skew should be the 2 degree, and also 9 degree. Now as you can see that we have the skew over here and here. And after that we need to say that the height will be actually 95 for this one, so 95%. And also here we can actually decrease the height of this thing into 100%. I think we should actually remove the height of this after from here. We are actually giving the height individually here and there, so I think we don't need this height. So for our this thing means in our SKU, we need to make sure that we have a border radius here. So border radius should be the same, I mean not same, 52 for the first one and 30 for the second one, and 59 and finally 60 pixel. So now we have that, but I can't see it. Okay, so the problem is, as you can see, that we are actually selecting the actual item, but we don't want to select the actual item. We need to have the shape in the after. Okay, these after should be the selected. So let's actually do it here. So after, and also do it here after. So once I do, so I just can see the shape here, and also the border radius is working perfectly fine. So great, as you can see that the shape are here. So what I can do now, I just can get back to my original color, which is the subtle, our subtle primary color, if you can see here. So now it's looking good. So it's almost done. As you can see that we have this thing very nicely. I think we need to do it responsive. So if I come here and make it 75, yeah, so it's not responsive, as you can see that, obviously. So we need to make these things responsive. So let's come here and create our media query. So media on screen, and max width will be 950. Sorry, max width, what I'm doing, max width 768 pixel, I believe, yeah. And let's say that in all testimonial, all item should have a flex direction of column in our mobile device. So flex direction of column, now they are actually having the flex direction column. As you can see that it's looking good, but I think we need some space in the top and bottom. So also let's say that the max width of this thing will be 400 pixel, and margin will be the 0 and auto. And finally let's increase the gap here, so 50 pixel. Yeah, looking great. And let's check it properly. So here, as you can see that we have this problem. I think we should increase the range of this media query. So I think we should do something like we should break this thing in around here 950. So let's do that instead of 768. So 950. If I save this thing from here, yeah, I think this will be fine, because now it's okay. Yeah, great. Now it's fully responsive. As you can see that we have our testimonial. So that's it, guys. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to share it with your friends and family. Also, if you want to watch more video like this one, please subscribe the channel, and also turn on the notification bell so that you can get notified whenever I will upload my next video. So my name is Arfan, and I will see you in the next video. Till then, bye bye, Khuda Hafiz.